little disappointing in year 2 under Mark Pope, but they're still back in the NCAA tournament. Colin Chandler has been their point guard after the Jalen Lowe injury. And he's a really good athlete. He can get to the rim. Pretty quick off the bounce. He probably provides the most value with his shooting ability. Not a super traditional point guard, but again, has kind of been thrust in the role with injury. Has played well in big moments this year. And his shooting definitely provides the most value to their team. Denzel Aberdeen won a championship with Florida last season. Scorer. Shot creator. Has really played well in an expanded role for Kentucky this year. Can score in the mid-range. Has definitely been way more aggressive as a shot taker. And he's made shots at a decent clip this year. Otega Owe. Wing. Really good driver. He was preseason player of the year in the SEC. Hasn't really panned out that way. But really strong. Really good athlete. Gets a ton of paint touches. Really good finisher. Shot does not look pretty. It's kind of left the line, has a little hitch in it. Andrea Jelovic. Big forward, and he's a shooter. He can post up a little bit. You can do a little bit else, but shooting is what gets him on the floor. Malachi Moreno. Freshman. He's good size. He's best defensively. He can pass a little. He has some ball skills. He posts up a little. He's not great as a finisher. Doesn't have great touch around the rim. He's another guy that's starting because of injury. Jasper Johnson. Super confident freshman. Lefty. Shot maker, scorer. He's another guy. Really crafty off the bounce. Trent Noah, really good shooter. Probably their best pure shooter that they have. Cam Williams. He's another shooter with size. 6'8" wing. Pretty much a pure 3-and-D guy. Has some flashes off the dribble, but it's not really what he does. Mo Diabate. He's a smaller 4-man, but he actually gives them a lot. Really good rebounder. Great defensively. He can post. Driver. Plays super hard. He's just not a shooter at all, which makes it harder to get him on the floor, especially for this team. But he's a really impactful role player when he's on the court. Cuts, rebounds. Here's a look at his jumper. Teams will give him that all day. Brandon Garrison. He's big, talented backup. Play finisher. Operates some as a passer. He can hit threes too. Plenty of early offense stuff for them. Really up-tempo team. Looking to score early. Set a lot of these drags. Here's another drag. Maybe not as much of this as in past years. We'll get into these empties. Empty for Aberdeen. One 4-ball screen. Diabate is a screener. Tons of delay. They're definitely more simple out of it this year. They have less complex stuff out of it versus last year. Part of that is because their bigs are just not as good passers. And the players around them are not quite as good with the screening and cutting stuff. Here it's a wide. Chandler curls. Always a good option against a switch. Here another curl against a switch. And then zoom is the thing that you'll see most with them. There's Oweh to the rim. Conaway going under Aberdeen. Oweh with the lob. Chandler with Pope trailing him. Swing, swing to a 3. And in their delay, if it's not there, they can always play through their 4 on the next side. Definitely don't get to it as much this year as they would last year. Open shot for Oweh. And again, teams will dare him to make those. Zoom. Here's a good clip of them playing through the 4 to the next side. Zoom. And playing through Moreno to the next side. Some good action there. Zoom. Play through the 4 to the next side. Here's a stagger zoom. Yelovich has a mismatch. Just go off 45 cut. And get to these empty sides. Empty side. Hit 45. Get to that empty side. Here them playing through the 4. Empty side. And swing to a step up. Big can always drive if he wants. Corner cut from Aberdeen. Some away options. And we'll do plenty of this. Again, mostly simple stuff. Chase to a ball screen. Away. Chase the ball screen. And this is a pick and roll pairing you won't see again this year with low acquaintance. Away. Double ball screen. Away. Touch. Into a ball screen. Set this away for the back screen. And then we're going to play off the big. Away with the back screen. Play off the post. Here he comes for the back screen. Split. Away. There's away for the back screen. You can play off the elbow, so hit the elbow. We get into zoom. The elbow. Zoom. Play off staggers too. A swing to the stagger for Chandler. Diabate's not a shooter, so he curls it. Stagger. Chase to the ball screen. Stagger. Chase the ball screen. And then no one on this whole side of the court. Makes it hard to tag. Stagger. Back screen. Screen the screener. A couple horns looks. Not a ton of this. Hit the elbow. Flex. Flex. Elbow. UCLA. And then Diabate's just going to keep it in play. Gets to the rim against DeVries. Elbow. UCLA. I think they messed something up here, but there's Owe against Sutton. Loop and then curl to the rim. Play everyone runs. And then watch this. Just wipes out Yelovich's man. And we just play off the elbow too. Zoom. Again here. Over into zoom. Elbow. Middle cut. Couple just basic ball screen sets. We like the Spain with a double back screen. All for the post up. Spain with a double back screen to the post up, and then we screen the screener, and now we're just playing off it. They'll do some continuity ball screen. So there's the empty side. Play to the next side. This guy lifts back up. Hit him. Hit the big. Empty side. Pops back out. Empty side. You won't see a ton of this. And it's not super strict on what they do or anything. Empty side. Big pops out. Play to him. Swing into some stuff. Swing. Diabate to the empty side. Keeps it. Swing, double ball screen. Swing it, wedge into the logo pick and roll. Swing, shuffle, stagger. And watch Owe come off the shuffle, and he waits under the rim because we're going to get another stagger for him to come off. Here it is again, same game. Stagger, there's shuffle, stagger, and then he comes off another stagger. Plenty of baseline runner. Here it's Cam Williams coming off it. Colin Chandler in it here. Great screen from Diabate. Chandler again. Chandler again. And when you put these good athletes in this, it's really hard to guard. Like, Cloudsdart does a good job there, but Chandler still gets to the rim. Baseline runner. And then we're looking to throw it in the post. Baseline runner. Into a little zipper. Baseline runner. And then we'll set this empty. Swing it to the top for the step up. Baseline runner. Swing it, empty side, design reject. A couple other things. Exit to a cross screen. Set this flex on both sides. Come up for a zipper. Ran this late game against Tennessee. They ran it better here in this game. So flex, flex, zipper. And that'll do it for our Kentucky scouting report.